I think that my understanding of neurodiversity evolved over the years. You were the first one to introduce me to the topic and to really explain to me what it means. But it was really through, I think, more contact. What really expedited the process was my son. He's autistic. I believe that the moment that I really understood what it meant, what autistic identity meant, was when he was sick and he wasn't vocalizing. He was sick and he had a fever. And it was so bad that he stopped vocalizing, which is something that he does all the time. He has a gentle hum that he makes all the time. And for the longest time, I was advocating and trying to eliminate it. But in that moment, we were so worried, my husband and we felt that he's not himself. And when he started to come out of the fever and to start to feel better and resumed humming and vocalizing, we were so happy. We were genuinely so happy. And we felt that he's back. And this is when I really understood, I think, that I finally understood that this is who he is. And this is not something that I ever want to try to change. I think neurodiversity helped clarify to me that I should not put pressure on my son. I should not put pressure on us to, make sure that he's okay, because it is really society that should accommodate and allow for opportunities for anyone who, is diverse. I was deeply affected by the way he was judged in society. And the judgment started when he was really young. They had this play area for kids in the center of the mall, and my son loved it. And he started to vocalize and run towards the space. There were 3 people, a guy and 2 girls, I would say 18, 20-year-olds. But the guy mimicked my son. He imitated him, and he did that with such sarcasm. And my son wasn't hand flapping, but the guy started running a little bit and a few feet around the girls, and he was hand flapping and mimicking the vocalization. And that hurt so much. That's when I felt that we definitely have to do something about the vocalization. Like, no, he cannot vocalize. I don't want people to judge him, make fun of him. And he's so sweet. He didn't even know. We asked his BCBA if she can really do something about this vocalization. She prepared pictures of items that we knew that he could label. She would, or whoever was working with him, would start look at the cards and ask him, what is this? And he would stop vocalizing to answer the questions. Apple, a drum. And I was like, oh, wonderful, it is stopping. But then, outside of that trial, he would vocalize. It was not something that you could stop. Just like you can't stop the grass from coming out, even when you put concrete in your backyard. It's just not going to happen. It's natural. And I realized that this is going against his nature. And for what purpose? Because somebody or people in society are not going to be understanding. When you're a clinician and you're also a parent, your own perspective is so different. Because before I became a parent, and especially a parent to an autistic child, there were things that I didn't used to think about or imagine or relate to. My son and other kids that I've worked with can verbalize, vocally express certain things, but I noticed that sometimes they don't want to. Initially, or if I were to follow my original training, traditional training in ABA, I would insist on the vocal verbal response. Now I don't. He doesn't want to talk, but I understand what he's communicating. That's absolutely fine.